From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. As history has proven, Karl Marx was brilliant, but a little off. Needs are not rational. Many are based on customs and learned behavior. This is why we're inundated by advertisements everywhere we look. These commercials offer solutions to describe problems. When problems are solved, money is exchanged. By providing better service, filling needs, making things better, satisfying wants and cravings leads to success. So do what you love with a full understanding of the market realities of the goods and services you're providing. The healthiest of healthiest food service businesses is doomed to fail if its locations are surrounded by uninformed and uninterested customers. In a city with 500 swimming instructors and only 5 people needing swimming lessons, how are all these instructors going to pay for their bills? So, if the market realities in your vocation doesn't provide enough money for you to live your desired quality of life, learn to live with less or change what you're doing. Retrain and gain skills for work that's in demand to obtain desired income. German philosopher Martin Heidegger stated, "Time is not a thing, the nothing that which is, and yet it remains constant, and it's passing away without being something temporal like the being of time." Can't make out what that means? Then you may understand another German philosopher, Friedrich Nietzsche. He stated, "There are horrible people who, instead of solving a problem, tangle it up and make it harder to solve for anyone who wants to deal with it." He added, "Whoever does not know to hit the nail on the head should not be asked to hit it at all." Ultimately, your product or service must exist in time and stand alone. Does your product or service serve while you're away? The best compliment I've ever received on a baseball field came from the heckles of a group of parents from an opposing team. During team tryouts, I use the same process every year. I reverse engineer the season through a visualization exercise. Starting day 1 of the winter workouts, I have players close their eyes for 10 minutes while I describe in detail pre-game, game time, and post-game routines. All new team members have a 6-week grace period to fully understand all team policies and procedures. After 4 weeks, new members are warned of consequences after every infraction. Every consequence has an individual or team component. For example, after grace period, for every second a team player is late member must run one 60-yard sprint. So if you're late 10 minutes, that's 600 sprints. All team members have to stay after game or practice until late player finishes sprints. To wrap up sooner, each member of a team of 25 players can run 24 sprints each to complete the 600 sprints. Out of self-interest, players already on the team teach new players the importance of policies and procedures from day 1. Team members become responsible for each other and communicate constantly with one another. The goal is for team members to self-regulate their own behavior and become accountable to each other. So when I overheard an opposing team parent shout towards my direction, "Anybody can coach this team and win. It's the players who do everything and not the coaches," I just smiled. Honoring time by creating processes that can exist without you make it possible for these systems to run and stay around in your absence. Anytime a creative effort can exist independent of you, it can also sell independent of you.